Hello and welcome all into the MO podcast. As always, you're here with me, Contumacious Ant.
And me, Atreya.
And it's been a while since I've said that, so apologies for being away. Computer issues and life issues got in the way, but as is.
Also, you're a wanker.
Fuck! Yeah. Deal with it. Alright.
I remembered.
Yeah, just keep going. I'll push through. On that one.
I remembered. Yeah, it's okay.
Fine. So, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing the 12 Nightmares Before Christmas. Now, these are going to be the little vignettes, little things that we could if we tried to get a full episode out of it, but they're just random little things. They all fall within true crime paranormal kind of things, so we're still keeping the theme the same, but there may be a little bit of like tangential things going on. So
cool.
The first one, on the first day of the Nightmares Before Christmas, my true love gave to me a sleep paralysis demon. Now, we've covered sleep paralysis before, along with shadow people, but this happened recently, and it is so random that I just don't think we can, like, it's amusing, but I want everyone to hear this because it was just so wrong. In fact, there was two. I had this one, and then, like, literally a few days later, I had another one, and they're both pretty mental. So we've covered sleep paralysis demons in the past, and now I know what it is. Now I know what happens with sleep paralysis. I don't actually find it scary. I think once you know what something is and how it affects you, I think you kind of get over it. And I did wake up laughing from this. After the fog had cleared, it not even the fog had cleared. We'll explain it, but anyway. So, for anyone that doesn't know, sleep paralysis is when you're kind of coming out of sleep or just before you fall into a sleep. Your brain is on, but your body is asleep and it's non-responsive. So, you can process stuff or the information that your brain is giving you, but your body can't move to it. So it's folklore's called it the night hag because it's there's something at the foot of your bed or something climbing up the bed and you can't move. You can't physically do anything about it. And many representations in history from like pre-Victorian age recorded this as the night hag, and it was this horrible old woman who was at the foot of your bed. She was climbing up you, and it was kind of, that's the way they explained it away. Now, for me personally, I've seen different things. I've seen demons dancing at the bottom of my bed. I've had the night hag climbing up while suffering from this. But this one was...
That's terrifying, though.
It is, but I think as well, I'm quite lucky because I can, when I know something bad is going on in a dream, I know it's a dream. I've kind of got to that stage probably because it's happened so often to me. I now know that this isn't real.
Yeah, but do you like physically see like these things?
Yes, yeah.
Like awake, obviously.
Yeah, well,
you're awake, but your brain's asleep.
Of course,
and
I like
that's fucking terrifying.
It is, but when I wake up, it's not terrifying because I know what it is, and even when I'm doing it, when it's in the thing, and the reason that I know is because I'll start screaming, and I'll wake my wife up, but I can't. When I'm in the dream, I don't hear the scream. I hear it as like a croak. I know there's nothing coming out of me, so I have to try louder, and I have to try and wake myself up. That's the thing. But then once I'm awake, it's like, oh, fuck it, and roll over, go back to sleep. But it's getting over that. When I didn't know what it was scary. And then I would open all the cupboards, all the wardrobes. I would be looking under the bed and stuff. But then I read into it, found out what it was, and it's like, it's just a fucking weird dream, isn't it?
Why do you think it's always an old woman?
I just think... See, now you say that. But it's not necessarily an old woman. But I think it's because if you kind of hear about it half-assed, like if you hear about it and you go, oh, right, okay. If it's explained as a night hag or a demon, then you're going to see a night hag and a demon.
But what about like one of the girls at work that had that? She said she had this sleep paralysis, old hag syndrome thing from when she was like a kid. Like, it's not really something that kids generally talk about, is it? No,
exactly. But I think it's something that it's generally like when you're a kid, you hear the Wizard of Oz, Wicked Witch.
Yeah.
Fairy tales, the Wicked Witch that gave Snow White the apple. There's you're always kind of if it's evil or it's dark, and for me, demons, because I was raised Catholic. So that's kind of they're the evil things.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Which at the end of this, your mind's gonna be blown.
Oh God.
So I'm just gonna explain the sleeping situation that me and my wife have, just for clarity, just because it kind of forms this. So when I go to sleep, we've got 2 pillows on the bed. I lie on one and have one over my face, just to block out the light. So,
right.
Because I get up quite early,
Was this your wife's idea?
Well, yeah. She's usually got her hands over it, pushing down.
I was going to say, Aunt, put that pillow there. It'll block out the light.
Yeah.
No, it's not. It's not a heavy pillow. I mean, it is a heavy pillow, just...
It's one of those weighted pillows as well. So, my wife also has 2 pillows, but on this occasion, she was away. So, I was slept on my side with a pillow over my head, and there was 2 pillows on the other side of the bed. Now, on this occasion, I may have had a little bit of sleep apnea because I was struggling to breathe. Now, that is the first thing I remember. I woke up in this fugue state and I was struggling to breathe. And then I felt something on my chest, a weight pressing down on my chest. Now, you have slept with, not slept with animals, but yeah. The word this very...
My cats sleep on the bed with us.
Well, yes.
Is that where you're going with this?
There you go.
Or sometimes on my chest.
Exactly. So you know kind of what a cat would weigh.
Yes.
So this is the weirdest fucking thing about... Well, it's not the weirdest thing about it, but this is one of the weird things about it. It felt like an adolescent Labrador was sleeping on my chest. It was just that weight. The only reason...
How many adolescent Labradors are you weighing on a regular basis? I'm concerned.
So, but this is the thing. A Labrador was the last dog my mum had. And you kind of know the weight of them. Well, maybe not know the weight of them. But the only reason I say that is because I physically pushed this weight that was on my chest off and I heard it hit the ground. Now, that's the only reason. Because it was like a medium-sized dog or a fat cat falling off the bed. That's kind of the sound it made.
Thank God you don't have a child.
Exactly.
Ah!
Could have been that. But that's kind of what I remember. Now, I know it's really specific, but it was just weird. So, after this weight was lifted, I still had the pillow on my face, like in the dream. So I tried to grab the pillow off. And then, when I had hold of the pillow, I sensed something was in the room with me. So I grabbed the pillow, and then with my left arm, I grabbed one of my wife's pillows and literally swung that pillow round and pulled off the other pillow. Right?
Had your wife came back early?
No.
You just knocked her out clean with both her pillows.
So, this is now where it gets a little bit odd. So, this was happening in slow motion. I could kind of see it. I know I wasn't pulling the pillows off in real life, but this is what was happening in the dream, and it kind of way in slow motion. And the first words out of my mouth, or what I thought I said, were, "What the motherfucking fuck are you?" Because I was laying in the bed and there was something there next to the side of the bed looking at me.
And your first thought is not, "Ah!" It's, "I must identify what you are."
Now,
What the motherfucking fuck are you?
you say that, but I will give you 3 guesses as what it was that was stood over the side of the bed.
Was it your mum and she'd let herself in with a house key?
Nope.
Dropping some shopping off late at night?
Like I give my mum a house key. Jesus Christ.
Was it a dressing gown or a hoodie that you'd kind of thrown over something, a mirror or something, and it propped itself up and it looked like a figure standing at the end of the bed?
Nope.
Was it your wife coming home early?
No.
Was it a burglar?
No. So...
Was it a mirror?
No. Okay, that's 5 guesses.
Okay.
I can tell you.
Right.
Now...
Didn't realise there was a limit.
A lot of people wake up and they forget their dreams instantly. Or they have a dream journal next to the side of the bed where they jot it down. I know my mum does because she's mental like that. But I will never, as long as I live, forget what was stood next to the side of the bed. It was Shrek. Exactly. It had come from nowhere, and it wasn't the cartoon Mike Myers Shrek. It was the book Shrek with the weird fucking face. I remember it clear as day. Exactly.
Why was Shrek standing
I
outside
have
your
no
bed?
idea. And that's
Oh
why...
my god, you went to see Shrek the musical, didn't you?
No, I have not even... The only time I've ever seen the book Shrek is from memes. I have never read the book. I haven't watched Shrek in, 10 years? I have no idea.
Wait, I haven't seen the book Shrek. Hold on. I need to...
Seriously.
Book Shrek.
I will.
Oh, Lord.
I will put a picture up for people who are watching, but exactly.
Oh, dear God. That's like,
Horrific.
what is it? No, it's that monster, he was green and he looked a bit like that as well, but I can't. Yeah, no, that's not fun. That's not fun at all.
Exactly. And as soon as I woke up, I was laughing because how fucking random is that?
That's very random.
I
When did you have this dream?
So this was, we're recording early, obviously, 27th of November today. I would have had it. She was away, last week? So it would have been last Friday? Not Friday gone, but the Friday before, or the Thursday.
I wonder if we were in sync. Because I didn't have a dream, but I did say to Dave, I tried a dress on and I was like, I look like Princess fucking Fiona in this dress. The ogre version.
Well, there we go.
You did this.
That must
You did
have
that
been
to
what
me.
it was. And then the second one.
But did it say anything back to you?
No! And it had a big dinosaur tail, which was weird. Yeah. But it was it was exactly like that, but with a big Shrek head on it.
That's terrifying.
Yeah. And then the second one that I had, which was... It was literally last week. It was very recent, this one, was, I don't know whether it was sleep paralysis or a nightmare, but basically, I had a bit of a dream that involved an ex. Bearing in mind, we've been married for nearly 20 years now, so this was a lot like, don't even know where this dream came from. And then I woke up from this dream, rolled over, put my arm around my wife, and then, next to her, my ex sat up. And I went, "What?" And then woke up.
Dude, like...
I need help, I think.
I don't know if that's normal sleep paralysis, kind of.
But it was...
Unless, you know, your wife was, like, actually called your ex over, like, well, he doesn't want her, so...
I have no idea, but that was a weird one that happened.
Holy fuck, dude.
Yeah, so...
This has never happened to me ever.
Yeah.
I'm a bit jealous.
Yeah. But
sort of.
The thing is, if you... Here we go. If you, like, talk about it and focus on it, then you're more susceptible to have sleep paralysis. Which is because I think I was thinking about the Shrek dream that I had the second dream. I think that's why. But where the Shrek dream came from, God knows. Yeah. There's just...
There's words trying to form, but they're not quite sure what shape they need to take, so they're just not coming out.
Yeah.
Because I don't know words.
Yeah.
Like, I don't...
I told you it was a mad one. So, yeah. I mean, on that bombshell, there's nothing really more to say about it.
I feel a bit jealous that I haven't experienced this. I really want to experience this now.
Like I say,
Not waking up next to your wife or your ex. No, I don't want to experience. Or you, for that matter.
Well, yeah. That's what my ex said as well.
And your wife.
Yeah. But yeah, just that was a little bit mental. So
yes.
The only reason I've included that is because I think it's just too funny a thing, and it tangentially links to paranormal and weird shit, and is just wrong in every sense of the word, but still amusing. So yeah, on that bombshell, this has been the MO podcast with the 12 Nightmares Before Christmas. As always, you've been with me, Contumacious Anne.
And me, Atreya.
And we'll hopefully see you next time if that's not scared you away. Bye.
Bye.
Oh my god. The MO podcast. The MO podcast. The MO podcast. The MO podcast.